So you're single, and desperation starts to set in. And in our communities today, it literally starts to set in too early. Already we're starting to think from when we're young, I don't know, when it's going to be, what's it going to be, how's it going to be? Maybe I'm not, maybe it's not going to happen for me, maybe it's something with my family, maybe there's something background, there's something wrong. Let me share with you a story that I heard from the great-great-grandson of the Chafetz Chaim himself. And this is a story about the Chafetz Chaim. The Chafetz Chaim during World War I had to make a decision what to do. The menahel of the yeshiva came into him and he told him, I need a little time to decide. In the meantime, the menahel had done a Gerel Hagra, and he went through it, which is they open up the Chumash and they go through different pages until he determines what Hashem wants from him. The menahel comes into the room of the Chafetz Chaim, and the Chafetz Chaim says, I already know what we're going to do. We're going to do exactly what Yaakov Avinu did. He split the machane, he split the camp, half to fight Esav and half to run. The menahel told him, I can't believe you're saying that, because that's exactly the pasuk that I just opened up to in the Gerel Hagra. So Chafetz Chaim says, the half that stays here, good. I am going with the half of the yeshiva that's going to run away. And they ran to a town called Samyach. Chafetz Chaim and half his yeshiva went to a town called Samyach. And interestingly enough, the Chafetz Chaim stayed in the house, the Edelstein home. The home that would eventually produce Rav Yaakov Edelstein, Rav Gershon Edelstein. He was in that house. One day, he hears a woman outside of the house, and she's hysterical crying. She's screaming. And the Chafetz Chaim comes outside, and he sees his menahel, the principal of his yeshiva, is talking to the woman. So Chafetz Chaim says, what's going on? The menahel says, the woman is saying she has a son, she's a widow, she has one son, and she has this son, and she needs him to go to yeshiva, Chafetz Chaim says, okay, so what happened? He says, I can't take the boy to yeshiva. He's like 11, 12 years old. He's not the age. He's not at all the age of the Chafetz Chaim, of the yeshiva that we run. Chafetz Chaim says, okay, what'd you do? He says, I told the woman, it's best interest for your kid not to go, but she still wants her son to come. Says the Chafetz Chaim, I don't understand. You have more mercy on her son than she does? If she wants her son to join, and she thinks her son is going to be taken care of in his yeshiva, let the boy join the yeshiva. And I guarantee that I will take care and I will protect this boy. Sure enough, the Chafetz Chaim took this boy into the yeshiva. And the boy, a little while after, got sick with typhus. He had to go to the hospital. Chafetz Chaim says, I took achrayut to take care of this boy. He sent his daughter, Fegi, to go be there in the hospital with the boy for 3 months. The Chafetz Chaim and the yeshiva traveled to another town. He left his daughter Fegi behind to watch this boy for 3 months. And the boy watched the boy until the boy got healed and got better. Once he got better, he didn't go back to the Chafetz Chaim yeshiva. He ended up going to Slobodka yeshiva. So here you have, pause at this moment. Here you have Chafetz Chaim takes responsibility for the boy. The boy doesn't even end up going to his yeshiva. He sends his daughter to watch the boy for 3 months. Like the whole thing was a fail. The boy would grow up and marry the daughter of the Rosh Yeshiva of Slobodka. And that boy would one day have a daughter. That daughter would marry Fegi's son. So here, Fegi, the Chafetz Chaim's daughter, took care of this boy in the hospital. That boy one day would have a child that would marry her child. She was taking care of the parent. She was taking care, when he was little, of the father of the person who would eventually be her daughter-in-law. I hope I made that clear, that little story. But what you see here is this how Hashem works. You might think, I don't know what's happening. I don't know where I'm headed. I don't know if I'm in good shape. And then all of a sudden, Hashem turns the story around and makes it work for you. You want some more inspiration on this? Come together with the whole Am Yisrael on Tu B'Av. Come together with the whole Am Yisrael on Tu B'Av, Wednesday, August 2nd at 10 o'clock. There's going to be so many great rabbis from across the world that are going to speak to you and inspire you. Come and join us, because if your shoulders are sagging and you're feeling a little down, come that day, daven with the rest of Am Yisrael, and hopefully that day will be the segula and the inspiration and the spark that turns your dreams around and gives you exactly what you're hoping for. And you'll watch how Hashem can bring His Yeshua in a minute. Thank you.
What is Tu B'Av Together for Shidduchim? Here are all the details, including the 2 live events. Listen to the end. This coming Wednesday, August 2nd, is Tu B'Av, a day of skula to daven for a shidduch, and over 500,000 Jews will be davening for one another for shidduchim, reciting specific kapitluch of Tehillim. At the same time, a minyan of Talmidei Chachamim will be davening in Amukah for all who submit their names through Yad La'achim, and it's absolutely free to submit your names at tubaavtogether.com. There will be 2 live broadcast events. On Tuesday, August 1st at 7:30 p.m., Erev Tu B'Av, there will be a special live event with shidduch tips, inspiration, and musical performances. It will feature inspiring speakers and today's leading music stars. Watch it live at tubaavtogether.com. And on Wednesday, August 2nd, is the great day of Tu B'Av Together. Unite with Jews across the world and participate in the live event beginning 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as the Tehillim and words of inspiration will be led by today's leading Gedolim and Rabbonim. Tune in all day at tubaavtogether.com. Look, right now, go to tubaavtogether.com to download the Tehillim to be said on Tu B'Av, submit your names for free to Amukah, and watch incredible videos about Tu B'Av Together. Tuesday night and Wednesday morning of Tu B'Av, tune into the live events as you and all of Klal Yisroel will make it Tu B'Av together.